buddy.
So on the breakout right now with Arsenal flying up with Benny Carroll, who's played so well for them, such a big part of their attack. On that D side, easily into the wedge. You're going to get Caleb Abel here into the snake.
And Cody Mikowski with the big move to follow him up into that Plano tower.
Everyone on Arsenal has to be playing well in order for you to go undefeated, but the tip of the spear is important. And right now, that's Caleb Abel and Benny Carroll.
Absolutely. Benny pulled back a big point for Arsenal in the last match.
Yeah, playing up the middle. He's also been the go-to guy on the D side.
Yeah, two of them.
On the breakout right now, Infamous also with some great field position. Sam Silberg is a missile. I think that's him, gotta be him, over on the wedge. So he actually beats Arsenal into that spot. So better field position here currently for Infamous. Infamous, best look, I think, that they've seen man-to-man for that roster this season. Yeah, they did drop a game to Dynasty, but it was a close 1-point loss. And they're sitting at 2-1. So Sunday implications right now and top of the seed bracket implications.
Arsenal changing it up a bit. Steven Amaro had notoriously been playing the snake side this event. They put him back onto the Dorito side, helping Benny Carroll get into that big wedge early in the game.
Yeah, they got Cody Mikowski right behind Caleb Abel as we pan on over to Infamous's side. The double stack of bodies. That's been the go-to strategy. Get two in the snake, go to outside snake one, get into snake two, sometimes doubling up that snake two position. Sorry, go ahead.
No, Trevor Reeser, he was forced out of that Dorito side can into the Dorito 1. The pinch got too heavy. He was about to fall out of that bunker.
The can's great as far as Overwatch on the transition from your opponent's snake 2 into snake 3, but it can get a little dicey in there sometimes.
Just a little.
And also, it's really nice to have multiple bodies up and out and up wide on that D side.
As we keep saying, there's no winning the games from the backfield right now. You have to be in the mix. Pretty even spread on the snake side for both teams right now.
You can win the games from the backfield, but you need to be up a body and up points.
Yes, points. I mean, as we keep saying, the margin is everything at this event with so few points played per match.
So yeah, again, makings of a long one. Everyone just playing patty cake right now here from their spots.
Right, but this is that moment where guys start to loosen up on those jobs. They start hunting a little bit, getting comfortable, and someone breaks through.
Yeah, let's check. Let's get a paint check here, Greg, too. See if guys have already shot through their pack as we're getting down to that 5-minute mark. Caleb's got 2 pods on his back. Weaver is strapped up with 2 as well, too. I think he's about to load one. Mikowski has 4 empty pods, 5, 6. Yeah, so yeah. Cody's got to be getting down.
I mentioned it to you before we went live. I saw Arsenal walk out, and their front snake guy was racked. I mean, he had 8, 9 pods on his back, and I was like, well, that's unusual.
You did say that off camera. You're like, those guys are stacked up with pods, Maddie. And I'm like, yep, that's smart, though. You know, Spica hasn't played much, but, you know, with Chris Jansen and adding then Spica to the Brain Trust with Tom Four and Obi Logren over there, now you got a bunch of smart people that have played a lot of paintball and been deep before. Oh, and the kill on Cody Mikowski, and so the stasis breaks, and it's going to be a trade, actually, though. So it's actually back to even here as Jonah Jamro's trading with Cody Mikowski 4-on-4. So it's going to be Patient versus Caleb Abel here in the snake, which is a crucial battle. And then on that D side,
Rob Velez is trying to put something together in that small W for Infamous.
Zach's picking up paintballs off the ground here in the snake. With Rob Velez looking towards that D side, Zach is trying to find the cleanest, most pristine paintballs that he can find here, stuck in the grass.
And once paintballs heat up, they get real bouncy, so his only opportunity is going to be to go bunker somebody.
Yeah, luckily those are in the shade. He sees, okay, this one's pretty solid, little dirt. Let me rub that one off. Get that blade of grass off of it. So I think he's probably got maybe an extra dozen. Oh, still going. 20 maybe now.
Got time to collect.
Yeah.
Arsenal, great communication, though, cleaning it up.
Who's on? Well, I was going to say, who's on Overwatch for Zach as he's spending some time gathering paintballs off the ground?
I think that's Trevor Reeser.
It was Reeser for sure. Velez was peeking that way, too. So they want to make sure they go undefeated. So they're just taking all this time off the clock so it gets decided by this, and they have the body advantage. So when we get into the moment where they do need to trade, we always love trades in high body situations. It's going to put you in a better situation each time you do that. So eventually look for, I'm guessing Caleb to find, it's either going to be Weaver getting and cutting to the middle to go trade out, well, for him, hopefully stay alive, but at least get patient off the field, because then that will give Caleb the snake to himself.
Yeah.
And because with Caleb engaging down the side, so Zach has to engage, doesn't have much paint left, neither of them. Engaging, they're just kind of baiting each other. That's going to give Weaver a little bit of freedom as the extra body. He just has to worry about, well, Velez is looking D-side, so he's worried more about Reeser in that D1.
Yeah, Weaver doing a good job pressuring Reeser, getting them off that zone for Caleb with a bounce shot off of the Dorito can into that back Dorito one.
Wow, somebody still had a decent amount of paint. That was a good stream. Who was that? I think that was Benny.
Do they have a machine gun over there?
Yeah, you know what probably happened is he found like a full pod.
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah, for sure.
Glorious. So patient head checks the clock.
About 2:30 left to play.
Yeah, it's, again, no one's showing me they're going to want to make the big move to break things open. It's getting a little interesting on the D side here now for Arsenal, as they are probing. Benny's thinking about it. He's popping the top, and he's got O'Mara right beside him. Weaver behind Caleb. Caleb now crawls up into Snake 3. So it looks like, so here's what's going to happen. Caleb's going to go trade with Zach. Weaver's going to try to stay alive. He does. And so now Weaver owns the Snake, couple extra. Weaver just wasted a couple of his last paintballs on bonus balling Zach just to make sure he's dead. So now Weaver owns the Snake with 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Big advantage here for Arsenal. Not going to say we called it, Greg, but that seemed to be the play here. And yeah, and Weaver's being careful as he's zoned up on that mini wall. But the mini wall with Velez is totally just waiting for Weaver to crawl up and crawl around their Snake too. Weaver has a couple spots he can work with right now. Reeser, though, making the move up on the D side, and I don't think that Weaver saw him make those moves. He definitely doesn't see this one now because he's crawling up. But Trevor Reeser's going to fully commit.
Stephen O'Mara knows it. Oh, he
No,
doesn't,
he doesn't
know it.
He doesn't see him. And here comes Trevor Reeser, but Reeser's going to trade out with Benny Carroll. That's going to leave O'Mara and Weaver left alive here for Arsenal with 1 minute and 13. And if they really just want to make this, they should probably slow play this 1-on-2.
Yeah, Rob needs to get a ball on either Weaver or O'Mara, but he's not in a good position right now.
Well, if you do it quick, though, you're going to leave a little time for Infamous to come back and do a staggered attack, reckless attack moment, and potentially tie. If they slow play it, it's a 1-on-2. You shouldn't be losing 1-on-2s. As soon as you're not being shot at, that's when you're making the move. And then it's as far as communication, he's on me, he's on me.
Yep. And here it comes. Weaver gets Rob Velez.
Nicely executed chess match point here for Arsenal, as they put the first and most likely only point on the board.
Bumping the bunker, Salmon House forced to come over the top. Free kill for LJ Parrish.
So jumping into a staggered attack here from LA Infamous with 40 seconds left to go, and going to take a ton of ground up the middle of the field here, and now also getting Jamrose in the Snake, and here comes the attack. It's going to be Tim Brusselback. So Brusselback, so they send, I believe, Sam Soberg up to the brick, so they bring Brusselback in off the bench. And here is Brusselback off to the races. Bodies dropping everywhere right now for Arsenal with 20 seconds on the clock, and it is an absolute disastrous point here for Arsenal. They still have one body left alive in the back corner bunker on the Dorito side, and Jamrose, no time to spare, has to slide on a knee to get this last kill. They need to commit a body, as do they have enough time with 5 seconds left to go.
Ow.
They're going to get in, and it's going to be Rob Velez, the veteran, as all the live bodies converge here on the start gate to tie the game with 3 seconds left. So after a little over 14 minutes for the first point, and then sure enough, backs against the wall, Infamous with that staggered reckless attack. Great job, everyone on that line. Going to tie the game, take it to overtime. It's going to make it a little worse for them, so they're probably going to go back after this one if they go up bodies to try to push the issue again. But most importantly, get that win. Into overtime right now, Arsenal and Infamous. Interesting how this one shook out. But no surprise that it's close, because these two teams have looked really good here in the prelims. So on the breakout right now, 5-on-5, Infamous on the blue side, Arsenal on the red side. Arsenal, Caleb Abel crawling up into outside Snake 1. Oh, first to lose a body is going to be Arsenal, and it's Benny Carroll. Uncharacteristic early death for Benny Carroll. We haven't really seen him die out of his spot too much here at this event.
Yeah, great job by Infamous. That is a big kill to open up this overtime point.
So they're going to get Abel Husson up here, Nathan for Infamous.
Zach Patient first to make the moves into that Snake.
Is that Patient ditching his head wrap?
No, I think he maybe had a broken ball on top of his loader. Oh yeah, he ditched his head wrap. He's too hot.
Okay, because they got another dude who's got a similar build to him, not as thick, but Nathan Abel-Hussein, who's been getting some spins. I don't know if they'd put him out unless Zach was injured and couldn't go, because Zach's been the guy.
Right, and a little adjustment over there on the Dorito side from Infamous. Trevor Reeser getting out into the Dorito 1. And is that Sam moving into the small wedge?
Yeah, I believe so. So Infamous putting themselves in attacking positions as they have Snake 3, and Jonah Jamrose is going to get up here right behind his first attacker. Rip a lane cross field. 2 bodies in front of them, though, with O'Mara, who's a little in front of Caleb Abel. O'Mara in Snake 2, Caleb Abel in outside Snake 1. Mikowski still hanging out at the back center, trying to put paint down on that D side.
Yeah, that first kill on Benny Carroll is what's prevented Cody from coming out to this Snake side. So now he's stuck in back center because he doesn't want to leave Weaver on an island over there.
Yeah, this is Infamous's game to win, which would send Arsenal 3-1. They'd be 3-1. I think the first tiebreaker's head-to-head, so it would be Infamous as the #1 seed, punching their ticket into the quarters. Yeah, it is Zach Patient ditching his head wrap, so maybe trying to trick the other team, think it's somebody else, or it's just actually getting pretty hot out here and he was over it.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for option 2. It's really hard to trick these guys at this point.
That's true.
But look for the next shot coming in on Weaver in that Dorito side can. He's on a hard pinch right now between Sam and Zach in that Dorito side wedge and the Snake 3. Not much Cody Mikowski can do to help him right now. He's just got to survive the pinch until things start to slow down a little more.
Yeah, if you're Arsenal down a body, really hoping that Infamous gets a little too greedy on a move, greedy on a gunfight, get it back to even bodies, or down to 2 minutes, or because you're at a disadvantage, maybe go into one-on-ones. Arsenal does have some awesome one-on-one players. Cody Mikowski's a one-on-one champ. Elliot Weaver, I've been handing that guy coin duel coins year after year. And obviously Infamous has a ton of those guys too. So here comes Zach Patient with the move, inside and out, jumps inside, then in and out right into that Snake 4 position at the 50-yard line.
Great move by Zach. That was the move that was open the entire time.
But yeah, because there's no one on that D side here for Arsenal. And why is that? Well, because Infamous is putting a ton of pressure on that can. He can't get out wide.
And with that move, Cody Mikowski decides to commit to the Snake side, but I think he takes one in the shoulder.
He does, Greg. Nice shot here for Infamous to put a ball on Cody Mikowski. So that leaves just 3 bodies left with 1 minute and 16 seconds left. So they got 2 extra bodies to trade here. Let's see if Infamous can put together an attack to get this win.
Here comes Rob Velez up into the Snake side wedge, trying to make something happen. He's the most free body right now, looking to pinch out O'Mara.
Well, the close is actually Jamrose, because if Jamrose jumps over and gets into, but he's trying to tie up his gun. Here comes okay, this works too. Got to get the shot in on O'Mara, but not able to do it. I thought I saw something break after O'Mara. Gotta be careful. Now it's going to be a major penalty. Major penalty assessed on Infamous, I believe. Saw a red flag thrown in the air, and everyone's screaming that it was. Everyone on Infamous is yelling at the refs that it was him. Meaning, hey, it was on the opposite side. That it was on Arsenal. Chaos descends here in this overtime point. So here's a closer angle. Where is the spray? Right. Yeah, so right there is the hit. So that's what Jason is arguing against Rob Velez on right now. He's saying the hit's right there, and then you shoot the body. And the definition of a major, well, there's 2 different variations of it. One is to pass multiple bunkers, and the other one is get shot and then shoot somebody. So it does look like the official call is going to be major on Infamous.
All right, we are here with Benny Carroll. Huge win. Talk to me about that long first point.
Long first point was a grinder. It kind of emphasizes everything we've talked about and worked on as a team this weekend. The theme for this weekend and really this whole year for us has really been grit. That was a long grinder point. We're trying to get 4-0, trying to go for the bye. We come up against Infamous, who's playing hot. And even when we don't feel like we had the perfect point that first one, we were able to stick together, communicate, and pull out a nice long grinder to go up 1-0 against Infamous.
Nice. Yeah. And into Sunday, how are the vibes? What's it like with the team?
The team's in good form, honestly. Everyone's having a good time. Tom's hilarious. We enjoy each other each and every night. We go over the game plans. Honestly, Chris is doing a good job with us, Opie, the whole team, the staff, everyone's coming together well. So we're feeling good, we're relaxed, and we're going into Sunday as a team, working together, receiving the information information and spreading it around.
Great, and you
Yeah.
got a battle wound to go for it.
Absolutely, always battle wounds out here. This is a gritty game.
Yeah.
You know, it's something, maybe we don't make physical contact, but it's a very physical game, and that's why I think we all love it.
Well, thank you so much.
Awesome,
And it's
guys.
Cabby, you're watching Major League Paintball.